The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
And this drive will begin with a run from H.A. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Tua on fourth down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Goff on first down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. There's Goff. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And his kick is indeed good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And going deep for Hill. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Lions have regained the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because
he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
St. Brown motioning left.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Dolphins at 6-3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A very solid gain of 27.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. The Tua is going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Shoves it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Twan a touchdown on the kick return, and now one through the air. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes to...
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Goff. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Goff on 1st down.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Goff throwing again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Chubb. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's into the clear. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
I know many talk about the kick return as maybe the most exciting play in football, but any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the ball, that's exciting too, but it's not just an accident. Once they get the football, they've worked on finding people to block, creating running lanes for the guy with the ball, and protecting him. And this one was a long run.
Absolutely, they did all of that and more. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Now it's A-Chain headed right.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Twan on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the most?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first down 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Miami Dolphins. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
In motion right is a running back. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tua to throw again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Twan on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
21G.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 51 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
First down, Detroit.
Hell, you won!
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, Goff.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
Ric Flair. Go, 12, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Hill.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's gone. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Chubb will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal?
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
Hey, 76. Val, you won.
They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw draw themselves 2 points closer. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Tua now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Off a play action. Tagovailoa.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
They set up the screen to A-Chain.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The little football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive? on that play sheet for any of those coordinators. They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now gone. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Dolphins 35, Lions 25.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
At the 34-yard line.
First down, they go back to A-Chain. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now Tua going to change the play. On 2nd down, a run by A-Chain. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
Hey, 21 TX. Flag.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Now they'll change things up.
At the 44-yard line.
They go back to the ground game with A-Chain. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Tua. Throw the same ground, complete on the left side. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Here's Tua. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Throw caught by A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Waddle, the motion man right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
All right.
Tua going to run the sneak. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Goff on 1st down. Out route to Hill, complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And now they're in the hurry-up. In motion, Hill. On 1st and 10, Goff. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A-Chain. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
TX. Hey. Watch it, Oscar.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Touchdown! Courtland Sutton, 36 yards. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Meanwhile, Goff's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First down, Lions.
On first down, it's gone. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Hey, 21 TX. Whoa.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. H8 will score. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To the air again. Goff. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
All right, fellas.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll run here with A-Chain. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Sanders now to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now, after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st down, Goff. Open man downfield is Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
The
line.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.